morning or afternoon, I guess. Sorry, I can't be here. I'm either on my way or coming back from the dentist. Today we're going to finish the sum product part of our factoring. I will put answers up tomorrow of all of the sum product questions at the end of this, as well as potentially the answers to another sheet you're going to get from Mrs. Sherwood. So we've been doing factoring. It's the kind of splitting up. We did factoring numbers where we broke it into things that multiply. Back, we've done greatest common factor before March break, where we can figure out what sort of number is in both or all three terms and figure out what is left. This was our flow chart for our factoring types. Basic factoring, we have to do sum and a product, so we need two numbers that multiply to give this last term, and we need two numbers that add to give the middle term. They always have to be the same. So when we had 1, well, the factors of 1 are 1 and 1. The only way to get that, we have positive 1 and positive 1 because that makes positive 2. So x squared plus 2x plus 1 factors to x plus 1 times x plus 1. X squared plus 6x plus 8 is the second one we did. We needed two numbers that multiplied to give positive 8 and added to give positive 6 because, as we're going to see in a minute, we can have some negatives. So when we got 2 and 4, because those are the ones that add up to give 6, we get x plus 2 and x plus 4. And we did x squared minus 10x plus 9. When this is positive, we're going to have both terms have the same sign. So we had minus 9, or positive 9 is the product. So 1 plus 1 times 9, positive, 3 times 3, positive makes 9. To get a negative 10, well, negative times a negative makes a positive 9, as well as negative 1 plus negative 9 makes negative 10. So when we have a negative sign in our C term, this is where things are going to get a little bit different. So same basic setup. We need two numbers that multiply to give negative 22 and add to give positive 9. So the negative 22 is the key. So what are the factors of without the sign? 22, well, 1 and 22, 2 and 11. But we need to make the answer negative. So I either need one of two possible cases, negative 1 and positive 21 or 22, which I'm going to just change color, negative 1, positive 22, negative 2, positive 11, or positive 1 and negative 22, positive 2 and negative 11. So of these ones now, which can we add up to get positive 9? Well, 22 plus negative 1 is 21. 1 minus 22 is negative 21. But this one here, negative 2 plus 11 adds up to 9. Negative 2 times 11 multiplies to give negative 22. So there are the two numbers that we need. So when we break it into our factors, we're always going to start with an x in the front. We have negative 2, and the signs carry through a positive 11. If I FOIL that out to double check, x times x is x squared. X times 11 is plus 11x. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. And negative 2 times 11 is negative 22, which when we combine our like terms, we get x squared plus 9x minus 22. So kind of a key is if there's a positive here at the end, the signs are going to be the same. whether it be negative and negative or positive, positive. If the sign is negative here, the signs have to be different. So you can ask Mrs. Sherwood to pause it if you want. I'm just going to carry on. So we have x squared plus 7x minus 30. So we need two numbers that multiply to give negative 30 and add to give positive 7. Well, over here, I have the same sort of thing. You still have minus 30, but in this case, we want to add to give negative 7. Are we going to be using the same set of factors? Sure. So 30 factors into 1 and 30, 2 and 15, 3 and 10, 5 and 6. But we need either negative of negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, cheat, copy, or we need 1 and negative 30, 2 and negative 15, 3 and negative 10, 5 and negative 6. All of these are going to multiply to give negative 30. If I want positive 7, I probably want that one there because negative 3 plus 10 is positive 7. Negative 3 times 10 is negative 30. So this one's going to factor into x minus 3, x plus 10. The flip side, if I want negative 7, I'm going to want this one. Because 3 plus negative 10 is negative 7. 3 times negative 10 is negative 30. So this is going to factor into x and x. But in this case, it's going to be positive 3 and negative 10. So we have to watch that sort of thing. I think in terms of the practice, I'm going to stop here. There is stuff down on the bottom. These ones you have to take out a greatest common factor first, which in this case is a 2, which in this case is a 3, but I'll explain that on Monday when you guys are back. So you have right now one page, if we go all the way to the end of here. We're supposed to do those ones. Well, I'm here on Wednesday, so today, yesterday, sort of supposed to do it on Wednesday. So right now that we have the skills with the negatives, you can actually do up to do or finish 1 to 16. And then there is an additional sum product factoring practice. So you have the remainder of the period once you get through the notes to work on that. And we'll go over the answers to those on Tuesday. I wish you luck. Have a good weekend, and we will see you on Monday.